I'm not going to waste your time in this video. We're going to get right into it and we're going to tackle mental health and a sense of well being, a good sense of well being. The first thing I want to address is exercise and the role that exercise can play in your mental health and your sense of well being. Now, I'm not going to go into, we have to work out, we have to go to the gym, we have to do this, we have to do that. That's not the angle that I'm coming at it from. What I'm focusing on is the idea and the practice of doing exercise, a little bit of exercise every day, and seeing the benefits of that, not just in terms of your physical improvement, but in terms of your mental health. So for depression, anxiety, other mental health disorders, it might seem like, well, that's got nothing to do with, how my body's performing or, how much exercise I do. But actually exercise plays a big role in these things. So what I want to get you to do is to do 15 minutes of exercise each and every day for 5 days. That's all. 15 minutes. That's 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and another 5 minutes. Done. Now you could go for a swim if that's what you like. You could go for a walk. That works perfectly well. You can go for a jog. You can go for a run. You can do calisthenics. You can do some push-ups, some sit-ups. You can lift some weights. If you're into the gym and you want to go to the gym and do 15 minutes, do 15 minutes. You want to do more, do more. But the minimum that we're looking for is 15 minutes of exercise for 5 days. And I can absolutely guarantee you that after 5 days of just 15 minutes of exercise, you will see the benefits to your mental health and your sense of well-being. It might sound simple. It might sound too good to be true. It might seem like, well, I've had depression for years and, I've got anxiety and I've got other stuff going on and I'm stressed and, I haven't got the time nor the inclination to do 50 minutes of exercise. And anyway, what good is that going to do? That's not exactly going to get rid of my depression. Well, stop there. What I want you to do is to put it into practice. All you've got to do is 50 minutes of exercise. That's it. And after 5 days, have a self-assessment. See how you feel in your mind, in your psyche, overall, within yourself. Just see how you feel. Now, I'm pretty sure that you will feel better. I'm not saying your depression will be gone and your anxiety will be gone, but I know from personal experience that even though it was recommended to me to do some exercise, I know the thoughts that I had. What's that going to do for me? I hadn't exercised in 5 or 7 years or something, so I'm hardly going to get around to doing that. And anyway, that is not going to help the way I feel, because I feel really shit and really down. And I know that, doing exercise is not going to solve my problems. That's how I was thinking. Now, the reason why I'm here to engage with you is because I want you to have a shortcut to feeling better. Instead of doing it the way I did it, which is not to do any exercise, reject that idea, and just continue feeling the way I feel, instead, I want you to do the exercise, do 15 minutes, and then after 5 days, check with yourself and see how you feel. you will feel better. And you will wonder, is that all it took to actually feel an improvement in my mental health and overall well-being? And if 5 days of just 15 minutes a day of exercise can actually have that kind of effect, then what kind of effect would I have if I've done it for a month? But we won't jump the gun. We won't get into that yet. What we'll focus on is doing a week, 5 days, a 5-day week of exercise. And, there are reasons for why it actually improves mental health. It releases endorphins, increases dopamine, serotonin, the neurotransmitters that are, circulating through the nervous system. So there are actual scientific reasons for why exercise has the effect, that it does. But the first thing, knowing all the reasons and hearing that it helps, doesn't actually address the mental health issues. You have to actually do it. You have to do the 15 minutes over 5 days and then see the effects. And this is just one element of a whole raft of things that we're going to be looking at. Things that work, things that make a difference. This is not, I can, I promise you I can get rid of your depression and anxiety, in 30 days. No, I'm not into that sort of thing. I know from my own experience, I know from the experience of others, what works, what helps, and, what is successful. And I want to share that with you. I want you to try it, because I know that you're not going to come back to me in 5 days and say, you know what, I did the exercise for 5 days and I feel absolutely no better. I feel shit, I feel down, and that was a waste of time. I know that's not going to happen. I know that you're going to see the difference. I know that you're going to feel the benefits. So that's where we're going to start. And it's actually a simple task. It's a really simple task. Everybody, anybody, and you in particular can commit to doing just 15 minutes, a quarter of an hour a day. And that's it. No more. You're done. Some days you'll feel like doing a little bit more, but you only need to do the 15 minutes. That's all you need to do. And we will check in with you and we will see how you feel in 5 days. As simple as that. And I'm sure that from my own experience and of others, I'm sure that if you could do something to improve your mental health, if you could do something to get rid of your depression, to get rid of your anxiety, these crippling mental health conditions that just affect us in every single thing that we do, every single day, all day. It's just something you can't get away from. I'm sure that if you were presented with a solution, you would try it. So try it. That's it. Check in with me for the next video.